Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Uh, yes, I have a different car for you to view today. I have broken all the rules, gone against all the advice of every buyer's guide, every advice given on any Porsche forum in the world. I have bought an uninspected, salvage titled Porsche Boxster. This example happens to be in a seal gray with, I believe, a non-original blue top with non-original 19-inch wheels. So why did I buy this car? Well, my never-ending search for the perfect roadster has once again led me back to the Boxster. As some of you know, I've owned a Z3, loved it. Owned a couple of Z4s, didn't love them. A 350Z, didn't love it. And an SLK. It was meh. So I really feel that of all these cars, and speaking from the ownership perspective, that this particular one is the best option available on the sub $10,000 used car market today. So here I am. Now, this one came at a below market price of $0 because I traded my 2003 Z4 for this 2001 Porsche Boxster. Why would I do such a thing? Well, after the test drive, the car drives really, really well. It does have one mechanical issue that I need to address quickly, and that is a busted motor mount, which obviously affects how it feels on shifting. I have to shift it very smoothly to keep it smooth and not get the clunk from the motor mount. Other than that, I really like the color. The paint's in good shape. It seems to have been fairly well maintained. I mean, somebody paid for this top not too long ago. And the nice thing about the top, because besides the non-factory blue, is it came with a really nice glass insert on the back window, which is preferable to the plastic one every day of the week. Now, besides the decent paint job, or not paint job, rather the paint condition, some things that are definite minuses are the wheels, which I don't particularly care for. I think they're too large. I think 19s are too large for this car. This particular style of wheel doesn't really I think betray the car too much. I mean, they don't look super large, but I would prefer 18s in all honesty. Let's see what else. Oh, the big thing. It has a replacement spray canned, rattle canned black bumper, which obviously will need to be redone. In terms of the reason for the salvage title, clearly it was rear-ended, resulting in this crease along the trunk, which will have to be resprayed and repaired if I can't find another one. I'm not sure which route is the way to go. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section as to which you think is preferable, getting a replacement or trying to have that repaired. There's also paint imperfections here where the clear coat has worn out a bit here, and also the biggest spot is here. Other than that, the paint's in really good shape all the way around. No major problems with any of the fenders, thank God. The damage was not so severe that any of that was messed up. Everything works. The roof works. AC thankfully works here in Southern California. That is a must. And so, other than several cosmetic issues and the motor mounts, the car runs really, really well. It's actually one of the stronger 2.7s that I've owned. Two of them, I believe. This, I think, is the second. It has definitely more power for whatever reason than my previous 2.7 in my 2002. So here we are with this car. Now, this is going to result in a series of videos as I put things together. I plan on getting a set of headlights, some LEDs, because these, although I've done my best to clear them since I acquired the car, they still have a yellowed tinge to them, which I don't think I can solve. I mean, I've gotten rid of all the haze, and yet the plastic remains, has this yellow tinge, which really ages the car. And I don't like that, obviously, at all. Now, one of the questions that I have is that I've seen a lot of cars with a similar dark gray paint that have black wheels. I detest black wheels. However, that might be the way to go on this car. I'm not so sure. I just haven't seen many cars this color gray with the typical light silver wheels that come from the factory. So I think a darker wheel might actually work on this car, but I really don't like black wheels. So I'm debating which way to go. I'm thinking gloss black might be the way to go on this, but I'm going to do some research on the internet to see what, pardon my finger there, to see what looks best for this shade of gray Boxster. The interior needs work. The leather is cracked, so I'm not going to bother putting that on a video. The seats need to be replacing. I've already located a pair of black leather seats in good condition, and we'll be swapping those out as soon as I can make the trip to the dismantler to pick them up. I've already put a small deposit on them to hold them, and I'll be picking up those up shortly. They came with the light gray leather seats, but I'm going to go with the black leather because the price is right and the condition is right. Let's see, I've discussed the wheels, the headlights, and the seats. And the rear bumper obviously is going to have to be resprayed. So that's pretty much what's going to take place on the car. I don't think, having had it for only a week, that anything else is required. Those are the things that will get my immediate attention beyond, obviously, an oil change and a tune-up. The previous owner said he did the oil change within the last 1,000 miles. The oil appears to be in good shape, but I'd rather, take care of that myself, so I have my own basis for, or own understanding of when things were done in terms of the plugs, air filter, oil change, etc., etc. Definitely the cabin filter, because the guy lived up in the desert, or down in the desert. I think it was up in the desert from here, from where I am, and the cabin filter is filthy. So gonna get that done. Gonna wash the carpeting on the interior. Sorry, I keep putting my fat fingers in the way. And get that all cleaned up and everything. I'll probably be doing that today, actually. Let's see. And I think that's it. Flush the fluids and stuff like that. Just the, general driveway type tune-up stuff that I can do. I'll be taking it to a mechanic to do the motor mounts. I understand that this is something that a more skilled do-it-yourselfer can probably accomplish on their own, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to take it to an independent German mechanic to have that done, uh, and call it a day on that. So the car will shift much smoother once that's done. Probably going to change the tranny mounts as well. And yeah, so that's what I have planned for the car. Obviously, this will be a series of videos as I progress towards um, completion. And I'd love to hear what you guys think about the new car. I know I've seen this quote unquote seal gray color on Boxsters before, but it's my first time seeing one up close, and I really like the color. It is metallic. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera. It's sort of a cloudy day here. The sun hasn't broken through the clouds as yet fully, and so can't get quite an idea of the level of metallic in this paint, but it's really quite nice. I like it a lot. So this is the project, guys. Tell me what you think. Give me suggestions on wheels. Should I go with black? Should I go with silver? Is 18s okay? I think 18s are going to be all right. I've had 18s on these before, and I didn't feel as if they were too big for the car, so to speak. I really don't think this particular style of wheel looks bad on the car, but I like the factory 18s from, say, the Cayman S or the Boxster S, 5-point wheels, even better. Just not sure whether or not the light silver is going to look good on the car. But anyway, love to hear what you guys think. Even if you think I'm crazy for buying a salvage titled Porsche Boxster. And until next time, love to hear from you guys. Please hit that like button or subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I will talk to you guys soon.